How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Reverie in the Philippines, back with another video. We have came off the road. Give you a shot up there, right up there. That's where we came from. There's a lot of activities and stuff like that going on, and I want to try to do this video without a lot of noise and a lot of background noises and stuff like that. So I just came off the road, and so anyway, let's get right into the video. How many more until men learn that it's absolutely suicidal to get married in today's America? I really don't think some men don't understand the financial damage it can cause and pain it can take, that you can take from somebody that can just rip up a contract with the government backing them. Not only between you and her, but in some cases it's, you know, between you and her and the kids. The laws in America are definitely not in your favor, and this is the worst of all deals as a man in America and today's America. It's, you know, it's forget the kids. It's all about me. It's all about greed, and it's about how I'm feeling, you know. Myself, I've been in that situation before, the divorce and there being kids involved and everything like that. I can tell you that can put a lot of pressure on somebody. And as I got older, being involved in other relationships and everything, also getting into a point to where, you know, I was just about almost you know, give up pretty much. And you take that with what's going on in America today and everything, all the foolishness is going on, all the negativity, the divide, the media, the politics, the crime and all that, you know, you know, there was at one point I was just like I'm ready for this to be all over with. Go ahead and send the asteroid. But there are some men that are waking up to all this and realizing that the American woman mindset is altered. It's skewed. It's bad for business. It's bad for relationships and marriage, and it's bad for life. And the question is why is this happening? It's probably because the modern day woman is very masculine these days. Today's society and the feminists have skewed and altered the matrix into having a woman believe if you get a good job, a good education, and you pretty much won't need a man. And I'm not just saying just women in general, all women. What I'm saying, most women in today's America, at least where I'm from, I don't know about other places, but I know, I just want to clear this up. I'm not saying all women. There was this study that was done, it was about a couple of years ago. It's been at least 2 years. There was a study done that by 2030, 50% of all women in America will be without a man. That study is already seeing the percentages go up along with the numbers. The statistics that are saying that more and more people are single and there's less birth rates happening in America, and men are just pretty much tired of it. So what's happening now is there are more and more men getting their passports and they're going overseas. And the crazy thing is, most women in America are getting upset and bitter about it. I came over here to the Philippines to find more financial freedom and find traditional women for marriage and relationship. In most cases, their response is maybe that there's a lot of men that can't handle women. Men don't want to have to handle. They don't want to have to handle you. And these type of women will always say they don't need a man. So here's the question: what's the outcome that these women want? Because if you say you don't need a man, you have no reason to be bitter and mad that men are leaving to go abroad to find more traditional women. Women becoming more masculine and having a good education or a high education, a high-paying professional job is not the only reason. That's just some of the reasons. That's not the only reason. It's mainly how some women may think, like in their younger years, like say in their 20s to early 30s. Some of these women, they won't even give a man a chance unless they're, say, 6 feet tall, or they make 6 or 7 figures, and that's one of the reasons also. And what some of these women don't realize is that by the time they get older, all the good guys are gone. And that's usually the case. But the percentage rate of somebody, like say if you're looking for, like a woman is looking for a man that is making this so much money and he's this tall, and everything. How many billionaire 30-year-olds do you know?
Do you expect your guy to make a year?
At least 7 figures. 7 figures at least.
Do you know how difficult it is to make 7 figures?
Absolutely I do.
Obviously we deserve it.
So that gives a man the impression it's all about what you look like, how much money you make, or how much money you have. A lot of men are not looking for that. That's not what they're looking for in a woman. As years pass, as these men get older, the women get older, they're in their late 30s to mid 40s. They haven't been married or not married yet. They have no kids. Generally speaking, in the real world in America, men making that kind of money anyway, they're going to be well on past their 40s and everything like that anyway. And you take a man who is, say, in his mid to late 40s, pushing up over there over 50, and he is making 6 or 7 figures, he's not going to want a 40-year-old woman. He's going to find a young, attractive, pretty woman. But then women get upset with that. They get upset that an older man would want a younger woman. So what's the difference in being that way than a woman wanting a 6-foot man that's making 7 figures? The other reason, getting back to the study, the other reason for that 2030 study found that men were leaving because the men that are looking for more traditional and with values and marriage overseas was because they can't find it there in America. And the other half of the men are just checking out altogether. There's other reasons why men move overseas. It's not just to find traditional women or to find a woman and marriage. The other reason is to live more financially free, as I can say. I mean, because the US dollar goes a little further here in the Philippines, and that's one of the places, like, I mean, there's other places you can go to, not particularly the Philippines, but men are clearing out of America and they're going to other places. They're going to Europe and they're going to Southeast Asia. I mean, they're going to places where their money can go further. On top of that, they do it so they can find a traditional woman for a genuine relationship and for marriage. So men, kings, get your passport, because getting your passport,
oh my goodness, this place is off the hook. This place is off the hook.
it changed my life for the better. I have a beautiful wife. I'm pretty much retired at 51, and I live on a tropical island here in the Philippines, and I have less stress, I have less worries, I have less things to worry about. My wife's very traditional, and I was very lucky to find her. But there's many women like her over here in the Philippines. Philippines is not the only place. Like I said, you can go, just get your passport, travel. You may find your spot, and then you can possibly maybe start your life all over and for the better. Again, before ending this video, like I said, this is nothing negative toward women or anything, all women or anything like that. I'm just saying some women in America. It's gotten to the point where it's really hard for a man to, you know, find a traditional woman for marriage and have something that's genuine and real these days. And I think a lot of social media may have a whole lot to do with a lot of brainwashing, along with media and stuff like that. But if you want to get into politics and media, that's a totally another video. That's a waste of breath anyway. Everybody knows what's going on, so I'm not going to get into it. So anyway, we're going to wrap this video up. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, and please don't forget to subscribe. There's more videos coming. Right now I'm at a point where I can't get out and travel over to these beaches yet, because my ACR card is not going to be ready until the 5th, and until the 5th I'm not going to be able to go over to the LTO to get my license. So I don't want to be kind of caught out there with no driver's license and stuff like that. That would be bad. I don't think they would do a whole lot to you, but it just, you don't want the trouble. So anyway, until after the 5th, I'm going to be making some trips over to the coast and be doing some more videos. But until then, don't let your hearts be troubled, and we'll see you on the next video.
Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not far.